What if I told you that most traders are making prop firm trading way harder than it has to be? And in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact framework that I use, the mistakes that most traders make, and the indicator that I use to identify the best possible setups of the day with over 75% win rates. And most importantly, in this video, I'm gonna share my 4 unbreakable rules to trading prop firm Eval. So let's get started. Why do most people fail their prop firms? The biggest mistake is trading your prop firm evals like you would trade your own capital. I see traders taking 40 days to pass their evals, which is absolutely insane. Passing your prop firm is not about being a good and consistent trader. It is about understanding the prop firm rules, the rules of the game, and passing as quickly as you can. Think about this. If you buy a $150,000 account, your profit target is approximately $9,000 for you to pass your account. Most traders will hear this number and immediately think, man, I need to do more trades. That is wrong. You don't need more trades. You need bigger trades with bigger targets, more margin, so you can make as much money as possible. Prop firms want you trading for as long as possible. So they'll create rules like the minimum 10 trading day rule or the 30% consistency rule, because that keeps you in the market longer. So instead of trading for 30 days making $300 a day, try to make $3,000 a day for 3 days, and in 3 days you can pass your evals. But first, let's go to rule number 1, which is trade less. Most traders are taking 5, 10, 20 trades a day. I'm usually only taking 1, and sometimes if I see a really good opportunity, 2 trades, that's it. I'm no longer looking for action. I'm just looking for opportunities. Rule number 2 is to let the trade work for you. Most traders will enter a trade, they close it after 10 points because they're scared of the market going against them. They watch the market move 70 points, 150 points without them when they were right in the direction. If you're trying to pass your accounts in just 3 days, you need meaningful profits. You need to let your winners run. For example, on a $150,000 account, my goal is roughly on day 1, $3,000, day 2, $3,000, day 3, $3,000. In 3 days, I've made $9,000. That comes out to an average of 75 points a day with 2 mini contracts. Rule number 3 is to never group your accounts. This is probably the biggest mistake that I see. Let's say you buy 10 accounts. Most traders will group them together because they want to pass it quick, which sounds right, but it's not. It's one of the dumbest things that you can do, because one bad trade, one bad decision, one day that you can't control your emotions, you are going to blow up all of your 10 accounts at the same time. Now, yeah, this is all great in theory, but how do you actually do this on a daily basis? So right here, I am sharing my screen and I'm just showing you one of the mini trades that I take to pass my evals. Let me show you my Fidi's account, because look, passing your accounts is one thing. Anyone can pass their accounts, but I've gained in the last 3 months with this one prop firm, this is Fidi's prop firm, over $53,000 in payouts. If you go to the testimonials tab and you search my name, this is Alvaro, you can see all of the payouts. This is essentially public information. So you can see I am one of the top earners from Fidi's. In fact, you look at their monthly emails, you can see here, there has been $120,000 in payouts for June. I was the second best trader for June. I think I know what I'm talking about. And this is just one of the days that we were trading live. I was doing 3 trades at the same time, but in different places. As you can see, my position was different. I got a setup here, then I got a setup down here. And as you can see, I was making money in 3 of my accounts, and I finished the day with $19,000 across 3 prop firms, which gave me just enough. As you can see here, these are my 3 evals, 1, 2, 3 evals, $9,000, a little bit more than $9,000. For example, this one, I made $9,500 across my 3 evals in 2 days. So I'll give you a quick recap of what I did. I essentially waited the whole day or the whole morning, because this was what, 9:30. This was the opening. I start trading pre-market at 8:30, so I waited about an hour. I wasn't reacting to movement. As soon as we touched the 700, which is a stronger setup 6 within our system, that means that this is a market maker hedging defense zone. That means that we have to go bullish. And I did. I went bullish, boom, took out profit at around $5,000 here. This was another $6,000 trade, and this was another $3,000 trade right here. And again, at the end of the day, made $19,000. For those who don't know, this is CoinEcoCap. This is the institutional indicator that I'm using. We can correctly predict the market maker movement 75% of the time. This is institutional analysis. This isn't graphical analysis. That's why it can get a little bit technical. We are looking for rule number 4. This is the most important one of them all. This is the last rule, which is using the right setups. You can't be trading without an edge. If you're trading with Fibonacci, if you're trading with any type of graphical analysis, you do not have an edge. You need to have an edge, which is where CoinEcoCap and these institutional indicators comes in, because they will give you the right setups. They will give you setups with 75 to 80% win rates. If you're randomly buying and selling, none of this strategy will matter, because again, you do not have an edge. The market will just go against you and keep going against you all the time. Plus, with graphical analysis, you don't really know where the market has to go. You don't really have a clear target. You don't have a clear stop. With institutional indicators following what the market makers will do, you can predict what the market makers are thinking, because they're the ones who keep the market efficient. Now, in the description of this video, I do have an affiliate link for you to join CoinEcoCap. Is an institutional tool that is focused on QQQ and SPY. It doesn't work for crypto, it doesn't work for gold, it doesn't work for oil, it doesn't work for Forex. It only works for you to identify the best setups for QQQ and SPY. If you're interested, click the link below, use my affiliate link. You're gonna get a couple of bonuses, such as a quick tutorial on how to identify 6 setups with 75% win rates. So if this all sounds really good to you, but you're still kind of lost, you don't know what institutional indicators are, you don't know how to look for the setups, you don't even know the full strategy, I completely understand. I can explain in one video, but I do have a full course that explains everything about what I'm doing, how I pass my evals, how I get weekly prop firm payouts. All of the 6 setups that I just showed you are included in my course. And look, I'm not the only one making money with my course. I have tons of students that have actually made money within their first week. For example, this guy right here, Ricardo, he passed his $25,000 account with a single trade in his first day trading. Georgie right here got 2 different payouts within his first 2 weeks of trading my system. This guy right here, $7,000 in Phidias prop firm using my system. This was 4 days after purchasing the course. This is a testimonial from George. He made over $10,000 with my strategy within the first month of learning it. These are just a few examples of people that have gone through the course and it completely changed the way that they trade prop firms. As you've seen in this video, I do something completely different than anybody else. That is why it works. So if you found this video somewhat valuable, I actually forgot to mention, I have a webinar, okay? I don't want you to just go in, buy the course without knowing what you're getting. Watch the webinar first. The webinar is about 30-40 minutes long. I show you exactly what I do, exactly what you're getting. And then if you like it, if you find it interesting, then you get the course. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.